Garcia, do not fall for the trap. Do not fall for the possible setup by Bill Haney, Devin Haney, and the former, quote-unquote, Pablo Escobar of PED's Victor Conte. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, that Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney from pillar to post April 20th, Barclays Center, New York City, my city. And it seems like they can't shake off the laws. And they're trying to give Ryan Garcia this bogus ultimatum and wanting him to sign to Vada to be tested randomly, right? Let me tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. There is no fighter right now that's doing 24/7, 365 Vada testing. But they want Ryan Garcia. They desperate. You can see Bill Haney has been pushing this. Oh, you got 48 hours to sign up. You got this to sign up. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys cannot be trusted. No. But check out what Bill Haney was tweeting back and forth with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia tweeted, "Does it have to be your precious Vada, Bill, or can it be any organization like USADA?" Bill Haney replies, "King Cap, stop the precious ish. You know Vada will expose the truth and bust you in 48 hours. Oh, 48 hours, really? When did the test results came back with the aspirin? Did it came back in 48 hours? No, it did not. And no, it did not. So I don't even know the hell Bill Haney is talking about 48 hours. We hope that these tests come in 24 hours or less than 24 hours, especially if they're going to be tested right before the fight. But let me continue. 48 hours if you're still a hot fighter. We both know why you're avoiding it. Fighters and fans deserve real answers, not deflection." The reason why he's avoiding it is because he doesn't trust y'all. Because whether you like it or not, the Pablo Escobar of PEDs could never be trusted in the sport of boxing. Just like no other sports in America trust him. Many will always be suspicious of Victor Conte and whoever is aligned with Victor Conte. Let's also not forget that Victor Conte, you know what I'm saying, the former, quote-unquote, former Pablo Escobar of PEDs is the biggest cheater in American history when it comes to drugs and PEDs. He also has the science of undetected drugs, in which, am I saying that Devin Haney or anybody in the snack program are dirty? No, I'm not going to say that. But to be honest, I wouldn't even think they would know if they're dirty, because I don't think they would know what allegedly or supposedly or, assuming because of his background and knowing his connections with Vada, because he's the one that formed the Vada, that maybe a guy like Devin Haney may be having things in his system, but it's undetected. And guess what? Who's testing them? Victor Conte pays Vada because, of course, Victor Conte sponsors Devin Haney. So Devin Haney doesn't have to pay Vada like other fighters or the promotional company. Victor Conte usually is the one that paid Vada for the testing for Devin Haney, while Ryan Garcia is the one that's coming out of pocket and paying for his testing. Now, if the Haneys really want clean boxing, I think the primary thing or the first thing that you would do, don't have the dirtiest PED cheater in the history of sports. That makes sense, right? Part ways with the guy that's not trusted. That is always going to be a suspicious person in the sport of boxing or in sports itself. Now, if you don't care about being suspicious, then hey, just understand that people are going to be suspicious of you. Just like, how the hell does a 140-pounder rehydrates 25 pounds overnight and stay strong? I mean, you name it. Anybody can name me any 140-pounder, any 135-pounder that rehydrates 24 pounds, just like Mauricio Sudamon, the president of the WBC, told Bill Haney in his face. There is suspicious there. Maybe the only thing that is not actually suspicious, why people haven't been suspicious of probably Devin Haney, is because he got marshmallow hands. You feel me? He needs knuckle implants. You feel me? But that doesn't mean that the way that he was taking that type of beating and kept on getting up, that we can't be suspicious of him. Why they don't use USADA? Why? Because they can't control USADA? because they don't know the insights of USADA. Let me say it like this. Again, when you have a person like Victor Conte on your side and form the Vada, what you think, folks? Does he call the people that's about to test his fighters, or does he know the information of the opposing fighter? Come on, common sense tells me, yes, he does. That's just common sense. He knows, I would assume that he knows exactly what the other fighter has in their body throughout camp, because he'll know the information. Easy phone call. He knows when his opponent is going to get tested. He knows when Ryan Garcia is going to get tested. He knows his test results before anybody in the sport of boxing knows the test results. He knows everything, the ins and outs of his testing, when he gets tested, when he's about to get tested, and things of that nature. That's why he can't be trusted, and that's why Ryan Garcia should not enroll into any Vada testing. Another thing, Ryan Garcia does not need Devin Haney. Devin Haney needs Ryan Garcia. As we all know, look at the value of Devin Haney and how it dropped. Look at when Top Rank won the purse bid, won the purse bid to Sando Martin and Devin Haney. $2 million, what was it? $2 million. That means that Devin Haney was going to get what? $1 point something million, or probably less. Matchroom Boxing Eddie Hearn ain't want to negotiate with Devin Haney. He felt like he needed $4 million to fight Paru. So his value was not there. How is he going to get some money? Outside of suing Ryan Garcia, putting one of the, not one, but the weakest move in boxing history. Because because Ryan Garcia whooped his behind, he wanted to sue Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he signed up to be a prize fighter. Weak move by the Haneys. This is a setup. If I was Ryan Garcia, I wouldn't even entertain this. If I was Ryan Garcia, I wouldn't even be tweeting back to Bill Haney, because at the end of the day, Devin Haney right now, value is not where he used to be. He's desperately wants the rematch with Ryan Garcia, but they know that Devin Haney is not fit to fight Ryan Garcia right now. But because William Haney is so thirsty for money, like they was thirsty after Ryan Garcia came in overweight and didn't care about, the contract and really putting his son in position. They was just so thirsty about that $600K. And him as a manager, he gonna get his percentage. He was worried about his percentage more than the safety of his son. And maybe they just didn't care what type of Ryan Garcia was going to enter in that ring. It ain't matter the weight that he was going to come in, because they already have the signs of rehydrating 25 pounds. And not only the rehydration, maybe the Haneys were so confident to know that maybe Devin Haney has some undetected PEDs in his system. So they didn't even care about renegotiating the contract, whether Ryan Garcia needs to weigh in again. Nah, they was highly confident. For a person that is not even known for as a knockout artist, has no power whatsoever, need knuckle implants, to have this strategy that you were about to kill Ryan Garcia. I mean, his father knows Devin Haney more than anybody else. He knows what his son possessed. It went from my son is gonna finesse these fighters. Oh, he's slick. Ooh, because Bill Haney always knew that his son don't have that type of power. It's not his style. But what makes you believe that you can knock somebody out, especially a guy that you have fought so many times? I mean, Devin Haney knows Ryan Garcia more than anybody he's ever fought, some of the amateurs and things of that nature, right? What makes you think? That's like when, back in the days and stuff like that, people used to use some ecstasy and stuff like that. I'm gonna get some ecstasy. I'm a pipe the ish out of this woman, because you took something, right? See, I know Ryan Garcia is a knockout artist, right? We all know that. The whole world of boxing knows that. But wasn't the Haneys highly uncharacteristic? Like I said, Victor Conte and whoever is with Victor Conte is going to be suspicious. Am I saying that Haney is dirty? No. Should I suspect? Is it fair for me to be suspicious that he has undetected PEDs? Yes, it's fair. Just like Victor Conte stated several years ago, that is it fair for people to be suspicious of him? And he said absolutely, because he knows his own history. He know who he is, and he know who he, quote unquote, was. Why is he in this dangerous sport? And why the Haneys won't let him go?